Alright, back for another episode review of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Series 1, Episode 8. The title of this episode is called Rabit and Rabit. Terrible name, but this was a good episode. I like the chemistry between She-Hulk and Daredevil, like the cliffhanger at the end of this episode. There's a lot to talk about in Episode 8. I know Episode 9 just came out today. I'm going to review Episode 9 this weekend to wrap up the She-Hulk reviews. Wow, I've been doing it since the summer because the show started mid-August. Now we're in mid-October. It's been 2 months. It's been an okay series. I understand why people are really frustrated and do not like this show, but I don't want to go in details of it. It's their opinion, but for me, I think it's been a fine, okay series, but I don't think this is getting a second series, man. Disappointed if they're not. I was disappointed that Hawkeye's not getting a second series. I think that show was good. Don't understand why they're doing an Echo show. I'll do my Marvel video on the Phase 5, Phase 6 movies, and also the second series of the MCU Disney Plus shows probably in 2 weeks' time. So stay tuned for that. So, but yeah, I was disappointed. Like, they're not doing Hawkeye for a second series. Man, that was like, damn. But with this show, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, I hope they get in the second series, but it's unlikely. When the show came out like 2 months ago, I thought I knew this show was gonna set up a World War Hulk film, because this is like 1 year ago or 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I don't know. My memory's a bit like fuzzle. Yeah, seeing a fan poster of Hulk and the title World War Hulk on paper, that could be a good film because I like Mark Ruffalo. I maybe this the first episode is just setting up for that World War Hulk film. It's been a long time since we get a solo Hulk film, because Hulk is basically a co-star in Avengers and great example Thor Ragnarok, but we haven't seen a solo Hulk film for almost 15 years, since 2008. I know the 2008 film was, yeah, it was disappointing in the box office, if you watch the 2008 film back maybe 2 or 3 times, I reviewed that movie last year. I think this was a underrated film. It was just a typical standard superhero film. I think with this, you could say I don't really call it a standard superhero show, because you can tell the action, it took a backseat for the show. I give Kevin Feige some credit. At least they try. They're trying to think outside of the box. So, let's talk about episode 8. So, it's good to see Charlie Cox reprise his role as Matt Murdock. We haven't seen him. I know he appeared in the cameo in Spider-Man Far From Home. Not Far From Home, No Way From Home, my apologies. We haven't seen him since the Far From Home cameo. That was 1 year ago. Next in December this year. December 2021. That Spider-Man film. He made as a cameo. This time he appeared as you could say a co-star of this episode. I think he did well, Matt Murdock. We got the funny side of Matt Murdock, and I don't like the outfit. The outfit is basically red and yellow. Don't understand why they did that. I wish they go back to wearing these traditional red Daredevil outfits. Because this show, you can tell they gave up on the whole. I know the Netflix show is canon. He got he has to wear the black suit because he got framed. But I want to see him wearing the red suit once again. But it's good to see him wearing the Daredevil outfit once again for the first time since, I say, 2017. 2017 or 20. I think it's 2018. Yeah, 2018. So it's basically 4 years, because the show got cancelled 4 years ago. That was a bit bollocks. So anyway, so he did well. We got this guy called Leapfrog, what was it, Leapfrog? That was, what's his name? Mr. Portillo. He was shit. You know, he was a shit, probably a shit villain, a shit hero, and he come up with a shit catchphrase called "Rip It and Rapid." Wow, that's a shit name. Like in the start of this episode, he's ended up trying to fight some guys who's stealing TVs outside like some like not a hardware shop or electrical shop. You know, you sell some like TVs and microwaves and computers. You know, electronic shop. I'm trying to say. You know, he tried to leap over the like I think it's the fan, like typical superhero does, and he ended up falling on his ass. And also he's, you know, I think he got like kicked and punched twice, and then he tried to use his like his jetpack or his boots, you know, and he ended up like burning his shins. Anyway, so you can tell like Jen and what's his name? Luke Jacobson. Yeah, he kind of fall out, you know, because Jen kind of accused Jacobson of accusing him for basically of a malfunction jetpack. Not jetpack. Why could I say jetpack? You know, jet boots. You know. Anyway, so like I said, I like the chemistry between Daredevil and She-Hulk. You know, like, you know, I think he said like why you came all over here to you know, for the is that illegal, was it a liability court case, something like that. Yeah, he said like Jacobson offered me new outfits. He owe me. I think he said I owe him, or I think Jan says, you know, that's the most of it. And then I think Matt says, this is like drunk history moment for me. He said like that's a low blow for a blind man wearing clothes or something like that. So yeah, it's just friendly jabs. You know, he's not like a complete rivalry between Jen Walters and Matt Murdock, because Matt Murdock is a proper, you can tell he's a proper attorney at law. He's a superhero lawyer than Jen. Jen doesn't give a shit being a superhero. Anyway, so the one thing about Matt said to Jen, he said about like maybe Jen Walters. I think Jen Walters needs the law to help people if society fails them, and need to help the people if the law fails them. You know, so, you know, it's kind of like good. You know, like I think Jen says the best of two worlds, and you know, yeah, I think like what he means, like, you know, yeah, like one said, Jen Walters need the law to help the people if society fails them. You know, I think he means like you can help them if they fail them. You know, you don't need. Actually, I'm gonna scratch that, man. You know, I'm always gonna have that dumbass moment, but anyway, so I think it was a good line for Matt Murdock, and also, yeah, going back to the red and yellow suit, I don't really get it. You know, they had that fight, and you know, because yeah, you find out that, and also going to that court case thing, you can tell like that Leapfrog, and also they can't pronounce his name properly. You know, I think they call him Godfrog. It's actually Leapfrog, and anyway, so anyway, he kind of cheated, trying to cheat the court case. Anyway, so you can tell what Murdoch says to Patillo, said about what kind of fuel for your jetpack. No, why you can say jetpack? You know, your jet boots. What kind of fuel for the jetpack? I think it was liquid. I can't remember. Oh shit! Sorry about that. God, I'm moving on. Otherwise, I'm gonna have. This is gonna drag me. That will really confusing and drives me nuts, man. Anyway, so you can tell like he's cheated. Says that's not part of the instruction. And also I'm gonna do the same thing in the Simpsons thing. You know, I'll write down something if I get things wrong. You know, it's way better. But anyway, let's get back to the rest of the episode review. Sorry about that. I'm trying to remember what he said. For me, I just got, like I said, sometimes in my videos I got learning difficulties. Sometimes I'm trying to remember the line. Next thing, oh shit, I had it. Then next thing, oh, I don't have it. Anyway, so you know, you can tell like trying to cheat the court, and yeah, the court, it was dismissed. Anyway, so yeah, this whole thing. Yeah. You thought like, I thought in the beginning parts, you thought, oh, can you be my tailor? And Jen, yeah, and then Luke and Jacobson says, no. In the end, they end up like said, yeah, I'll make your gala dress. I'm not a monster. I kind of like this Jacobson character. A bit. Anyway, so I like the chemistry. Like I said, I like the chemistry, and sure, and also had that fight scene in the. I think it was on top of the car park. Um, it said like my ass my ass remains unwhooped. And anyway, so you can tell like he has the telling about his powers, like hearing other people's heartbeats and like hearing Jen's heartbeat, like your heart's beating really fast. What? No, I'm really healthy. You can tell like a rapid fast heartbeat is a sign that you can tell like Jen's in love with Matt Murdock because like I think that's one of Daredevil's like senses. He's a blind lawyer. He can actually use his like other senses like smell and hear to sense danger. I kind of like that hero. And also talk about like remind me how many warehouses were full of, yeah, what was it, but what, trying to remember the the lines. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he said like remind me of how many warehouses full of goons you take down or something like that. And Jen says how many, remind me, reminds me who got superpowers. Anyway, let's do my thing. I'll do my thing. He said like, you don't have a thing. You don't really do this, and it's kind of true because Jen doesn't really give a shit about superhero, being a superhero. Anyway, she's just want to become a lawyer. Anyway, they end up fighting. Yeah, they're fighting the goons, I really like the funny side of Matt Murdock. We never got to see that, and also they did a reference to the original Netflix series, like, and also like, with Jan, he has that line says about like something about like daring to wear ketchup and mustard as your color scheme. I'm telling Luke, you said that, and it's kind of true. Go back to wearing the red suit. Anyway, so I think he said about like, he fighting the guy he fights some guy in the warehouse. Said about like it's some kind of form of PTSD. And I think Leapfrog says, is this devil ninja guy a lawyer? No, I'm a big fan of legal dramas. I kind of laugh for that. So yeah, he was a crap villain. He's trying to run, break through the window. He ended up breaking his leg. And also we got the return of Todd Phelps. I think it was since episode 4. I think it was episode 4. I can't tell. Yeah, episode 4, when like She-Hulk, and Titanera fight for the She-Hulk name. I think. You basically try to help Jen for her next case. Talk about like some people are trying to. I think he said basically it's a date, trying to con Jen out of a date. Showing him a picture of a Wakandian spear. And it said like he did the Wakanda Forever thing. Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. I think it's a reference to the SNL skit. This was at the time the first Black Panther movie came out. They were basically poking fun out racism. Someone doing the Wakanda Forever sign with a step. Wakanda Forever. It's like, oh, that's not. Yeah, you can tell they're poking fun out racism. He's like, you think. Because he's a white man doing it, he's just adding with a step. It really offended a lot of black people. It's not racism. It's just make fun out racism. It's kind of like funny. I seen that sketch when Chadwick Boseman is still alive. So anyway, said about like he bought the Wakandan spear for $1 million. I think it said about someone trying to steal it. I got the receipt, something like that. You can tell like this Todd trying to kiss his hand, and then Jen says, "I'm out of here. I'm billing you, within an hour." He also appeared in the gala. This I think the same actor of Todd Phelps. He also appeared in the Baywatch movie that stars The Rock and Zac Efron. So yeah, he's this he is like this ugly, not so looking guy. I think he did a good job. I don't know what the actor's name. He did a good job playing Todd Phelps. Being this unattractive guy. So anyway, so I like that. Yeah, yeah. They end up having sex. Daredevil and Matt Murdock and Jen. He said. I think he said next time in town. How about we'll go out for a dinner? We could skip all the things, and also yeah, like they end up having sex. And also Daredevil Matt just walking, leaving Jen's house without wearing his shoes, and he said good morning. And also in the intro, in the end credits, seeing Nikki seeing Matt Murdock whistling, that was kind of funny. And also, I think that Todd Phelps says I studied Guardian arts abroad, and also there was also in that same end credits, seeing him bidding for buying Wakanda, and then also Leapfrog's also trying to bid for that. Yeah, you can't really bid for Wakanda; it's fucking expensive. I think who's gonna own it? I don't know who's truly own it because you could tell T'Challa's dead, so I think it's probably I don't know. I think it's Zuri, probably the next in line. I'll get to. I don't want to watch that Black Panther movie. For me, I think it's just not the same. But I'll watch it when it comes out on Disney Plus. But anyway, so yeah, it's a good to see Matt Murdock. Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock in this show because yeah, he's there for one episode. I don't want to give away the spoilers from the last episode of the show. Yeah, because yeah, I was shocked when he appeared in Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh, not Far From Home, No Way From Home. Jesus Christ, sorry, they got a similar name by the way. In that Spider-Man No Way From Home film, he's there. I was shocked. It's the first time in years since he's been in that role since the show got cancellation. I'm glad they referenced the Netflix show, and I heard they're doing another show. I heard they're doing the new Daredevil show or movie. If it's a new show, but it's gonna be toned down a bit because if you watch the Netflix show of Daredevil, it's fucking violent. Like seeing a fist chopping someone's head off with a car door. Someone basically went. I think he kind of stabbed himself in the eye. I can't remember. It's from series 1. It's a lot of hardcore shit in that film. Not film, TV show. My apologies, but I don't think they'll bring the original cast back because I'm not a big fan of the Echo show because they kill. Please do not kill Fistman. I don't think the actress playing Karen Page is going to reprise her role. I heard people just don't like Foggy, man. I don't get it why they hate Foggy. I think Foggy is a good character. I think he's a good, alright character on that show. But I can't wait, So, yeah, and also, let's get to the cliffhanger part. And also, before that, sorry about my stumbling. It's just, I think, people, know I got speech and language problem, the way I speak, but, yeah, you got dickheads out there, I'm not going to mention any names, but, it's just where I speak too fast sometimes, and also trying to remember a line, I end up like, oh, shit. I had it, then I don't have it. I hate to keep clicking stop and record every single time, and doing redos every single time. It will probably take me forever. I'm trying to get this video done and dusted. So anyway, so yeah, we got a good cliffhanger in this episode. Intelligentsia, I think it's their website, trolling Jen. And I thought, and then also they're trying to say Jen set her award, and she says she's not the person she thinks she is, or she's not a superhero. And she said my identity is not a secret. It's no shit. She's not hiding her secret because she gave out her secret in the first episode, finding Tynera. It's anyway, they kind of showed her Jen and Josh having sex, that made her completely angry. I think people want to see She-Hulk just being that whole like, ugh, like really the same like Hulk rage. I think that will. I don't understand why people don't like it. But anyway, she did that. Smashed the screen. I think she was about to go after someone wearing he's wearing like hat and the sunglasses. Is it like that Todd? He was part of that Intelligelia? Can't pronounce it properly. Yeah, they got the people holding guns, holding these mechanical guns. I think she fucked herself up, man. And also she said about this episode supposed to be conclusion. I think she was trying to break the fourth wall, saying like, oh, I thought this. She's really want to expect this is gonna end with a cliffhanger, and got a cliffhanger. So yeah, it's really good. I think it really, knowing that Josh stabbed her in the back, she had feelings with Josh, and all of a sudden, like, she just like don't know who is the mastermind of this intelligentsia. I don't want to give out the spoiler of the 9th episode. Like I said, you have to wait until this weekend for my review of the 9th episode of She-Hulk. I hope it's the last one. I think it's the last one. I heard they're doing 9 episodes. Yeah, I understand why they have to do 9. People are not keen on the 9 episode formats because you got some episodes could be filler. Some episodes are not kind of a bit filler, but some the kind of, like the last episode, episode 7, the retreat episode. I think it was entertaining and funny as fuck. For this, I think it's still good. I'm not too sure we're getting the payoff, but I'm gonna wrap this up, man. So yeah, I think that's a lot. But I covered most of it. So yeah, it's been a fine season, not a good one. I think it's been underwhelming this 2022 for the MCU Marvel shows on Disney Plus. It's been a bit underwhelming. Not the overall MCU. I think the movies. I haven't seen that Doctor Strange movie. I didn't really got the chance to see it. I seen Thor 4, the Love and Thunder. That was entertaining. I'm not worthy to watch Wakanda. What's it called? Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I know they're doing the Wakandian TV show. I think it's called The Women of Wakandia. I know they're doing the Secret Invasion show. Ironheart, they're doing a show with that. I know they got pricing their second series shows like Loki and What If. I hope 2023 is a bit better than 2022 for the MCU Disney Plus shows. I think the best MCU Disney Plus show has to be Moon Knight of the year. I place it number 1. This show number 2. 3. Miss Marvel has been disappointing for me. Just has to be with the pacing. It was boring, and the story's bit flat for me, and also the villain part was a little bit disappointed. So yeah, that's a lot to talk about. So hope you enjoy my review of Series 1, Episode 8 of She-Hulk. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button. Click the like. Click the bell. Subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube for more wrestling videos. Watch my previous episode reviews of She-Hulk, and also plus my previous reviews of Treehouse of Horror. Like I said, I'm gonna review all the Treehouse of Horror episodes for the month of October. Maybe the whole bulk of it, but not all of it. So you have to wait until next year. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's coming this week, folks. So stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for this week, and also my review of Bad Blood 97, and also the Go Home show to Raw at my MSG in September of 1997. So stay tuned for that for the rest of in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, folks. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'm out. So this is Sentiment Official sign out. Check you later, folks.